What's up, guys? A very warm welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Celine Moher, and thank you so much for tuning and clicking on to today's video. So, before we get started, as usual, kindly subscribe. Subscribe. It is absolutely free, and don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so that you can get a little ping, a little notification each and every time I upload a new video. So, before I get started, I know there's a lot of background noises, so kindly bear with me. It's a holiday, it's Madaraka Day, and so most of the children, most of the people are at home. So kindly bear with me. Yeah. So on today's video, we'll be talking about, as you can tell from the title, we'll be talking about things I wish I knew before I moved out of home. Like things I really wished I knew before moving out of home. Yeah. So number one on my list is about money. Yeah, I know money has to be the first on the list. Before you move out of home, you really have to be financially ready. Not financially stable, but you have to be financially ready. Why I'm saying you have to be financially ready is because the first month of you moving out of home, you have so many one-time purchases that you have to buy. Things like mops, things like basins, things like buckets, things like plates, etc. You have so many one-time purchases that you have to buy that are also expensive. More so, this is the month that you're required, depending on where you're staying, that you're required to pay 2 month deposit and 1 month rent, or 1 month deposit and 2 month and 1 month rent, something like that. You're required to pay the rent and the deposit plus now these purchases. Yeah, so you have to be financially ready when it comes to all this. Number two on my list is about roommates. So I know people are different, but in most cases roommates are not an option. So if you decide to move in with someone, you really have to look for someone who is one, trustworthy, someone that you really trust, not just trust but completely trust, because this is someone you're going to be staying in with for a very long time. So you really have to look out for someone, or look for someone who is trustworthy. And number two is that you really have to talk about things like splitting the bills, splitting, that's you buying furniture, buying groceries, doing your shopping. These are the kind of the things that you really have to talk with your roommate. Have a talk with your roommate before deciding to move in. But uh, trustworthy a trustworthy person and knowing how to split your bills is very important. Number three is about routine and chores. Yeah, so because there's a lot of spending of your utensils, there's a lot of cooking that goes on when you have a roommate, and so you have to look for someone who will be, or rather have a talk with your roommate on how you're going to be doing your chores, your daily chores. Okay. Three on my list is about curtains. Oh my goodness. Curtains. I actually got my curtains from Italy, and I never knew that curtains are very expensive. Curtains are very expensive, guys. Like 1 meter of curtains in Italy, or at Italy, goes for 850 shillings. 850 shillings per meter is quite expensive. It's quite a lot. So you really have to save some coins. Save some coins when it comes to curtain buying, because curtains are expensive. Yeah, and I know that when you're living in the comfort of your parents' house, curtains are the last thing that you think about. But curtains are quite expensive. Four on my list is about budgeting. Yeah, budgeting on when to do your grocery shopping, budgeting on when to do your shopping. Okay, let's do this. Budgeting and monthly money tracking. Budgeting is really important. So each and every month, you really have to sit down and budget for all your monthly expenses, from groceries to shopping to Wi-Fi to rent to your personal bills, from makeup. Yes, ladies. Yeah, so budgeting is very important. When it comes to monthly money tracking, at this point, you really have to be accountable of where each and every coin is going, accountable for how you're spending, because uh, if you spend a lot, then you're going to ruin your budget. So budgeting is very important. In tracking each and every coin of your monthly money tracking is also quite important. So those are the four things that I really wish I knew before I moved out of home, and the things that I'm really trying to work out on, or the things that I've really learned, the four things that I've really learned after I moved out of home. Yeah. So yeah, kindly share your thoughts in the comment section, and before we wrap this up, I have a question for you. What okay, what did I say? What lessons or what do you wish you knew before you moved out of home? If you've already moved out of home. And if you're planning to move out of home, kindly read the comment section. Read the down in the comment section so that you can have ideas and tips on how you do things that you really need to look out for. So kindly post that answer that question in the comment section. I'll make sure that I go through it and see, yeah, and see. I really need to look out and see. So that's it, guys. Make sure you like, you comment, you share this video, you subscribe. As I said, subscribing is absolutely free. Hmm? Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in my next video. Adios, and it's a wrap. Bye, guys.